So me and Zed were talking earlier, and Zed was like, we should both upload on Wednesday. And then I was like, yeah, it's just upload a game. It's Nick, and then I will actually put off that game until Saturday when I'm able to do a picture-in-picture, just because I have work the next 2 days, that kind of thing. And we still have an Ubers game, don't get me wrong. If you guys like Ubers, then this is for you. So, turns out I'm not actually using a full lineup of Ubers. I think I brought Scrafty, and then I brought Victini, just because they're kind of cool. Dark types and Ubers just generally, why the fuck not? So, gonna go ahead and lead off with Groudon. Now, I only really have Groudon going on just because Victini, you know, the boosted and the V-Create, and then that's actually a growth Skyman. So, in the sun, if it's able to get a growth, you know, on the Switch or anything like that, it'll get +2. It'll be like a Swords Dance and a Nasty Plot in one turn. So, Grass type's got a nice little boost this gen. I don't really see too many people abusing that, but it's still kind of cool when you're able to get the opportunity to, which doesn't happen too often, but when it does, look the fuck out. So he's gonna go ahead and trick me, which I was really not expecting on the first turn, just because it said Great Juan. I was like, oh, Great Wall, that kind of thing. Maybe it's just gonna be dual screens. So nicknames kind of make you think something else. And I'm locked into T-Wave, so I'm just like, I'm gonna paralyze the Switch, just because he probably doesn't want to stay in here, but he does, so that's kind of stupid of me to think otherwise. But I'm going to go ahead and come in here with Palkia, and it turns out he's paralyzed like twice, and I believe he's paralyzed like, how many times was he paralyzed? He didn't get a single hit off other than that Aero Blast, because I'm going to go ahead and take him out with a Choice Spec Spatial Run. This is a critical hit. Now, crit matters just because Lugia is a bulky motherfucker. And yeah, that's all we got going on for that. I don't have Stealth Rocks on that Groudon. I was reading the comments on Zed's video where I believe I actually used the same Groudon. That one doesn't have it anymore. It's got T-Wave and I believe 3 attacks, so that's what we got going on. You can see fucking Choice Specs, Spatial Rend, or whatever the hell I just went for. And he hits the Zap Cannon. He really likes running Zap Cannon on P2. One of the only guys I've seen doing it. Zap Cannon has 50% accuracy, but when it hits, it paralyzes every goddamn time. So now I'm just like locked into a move, and then I'm paralyzed on top of that. And I think we kind of made a double switch there or something like that. I don't really understand what happened there, but I'm going to go for a D-Dance on the Switch. And, you know, just because Fortress can't really do anything to me, period. And I don't know what the Skyman is, but I know that Scrafty is not that fast. So I'm going to switch out, decide to go into my Groudon. I don't really know what he would have gone for. I guess I'm just in here just to try to take some hits and then go for the T-Wave. But it turns out he goes for the Air Slash, and that does a little more than I thought it would, and it ends up taking me out. So I don't know at this point that he's locked into something. Because he happens to be Scarfed, but he's going to stay in, you know, just try to get away with some flinching shit going on, and that does a little more than I thought. But Sun Boosted V-Create, you guys know the story with Victini. Victini's going to be MVP in this game just because of all the Sun Boosted V-Create action. It is just, it's over the top. It really, really is. So, V-Create is going to go ahead and take out the Skyman, leaving me with a, what, 5-4 lead? I think? No. Tied. Probably, no. It's 5-4. I'm pretty sure it's 5-4. But he goes in Giratina. I do not want to hit this thing at full health. Maybe once I whittle it down a little bit, because although it is really strong, Giratina does have some nice bulk to it, and not really going to be able to do too much to it. But he's going to go for the sub. Now, I don't know why I started setting up hazards here. Probably just to ruin Fortress's 30 and then maybe come in and then ruin it. But he's going to go for the Shadow Force. I know I can take this shit just because I have a Sash. I'm surprised he didn't get Hazard set up with the Fortress, but I guess I didn't really give him the opportunity. But I get up Stealth Rocks and a layer of Spikes, and I believe he also has Shadow Sneak on the set, but I think this is sub 3 attacks. Now, I shouldn't really run Shadow Force on mine. It's such a cool looking move, but like the only place you see it is Ubers, which is kind of stupid. But I guess I get up Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of Spikes, which is more than I normally do. That's all I can say. But Dragon Claw is going to go ahead and take me out, and he's still behind a sub, so I don't really know what the fuck I'm going to do here. I guess I'm overestimating Scrafty here, because I think I can take this hit better than I actually do. And look at how much it does. It does over half easy. Now, I break the sub, which is cool, but he's going to go ahead and take me out. If there's a silver lining to this situation, it means that in order to take me out, he can't sub anymore, do that kind of shit. And I can come in with something else and then just threaten him out or whatever from there. So it took me like 2 pokes to get rid of this thing. I think he got like, there was a bunch of crits going on there. I don't understand what happened there, but going to Skyman, and this is a Life Orb Skyman, but he is going to go ahead and switch out, and I believe go into his fortress to take the predicted HP Ice, I believe. And I think I might have, no, I just went for the Air Slash. It would have been really cool if I went for the Growth right there, just to show it off. But Air Slash is going to do X amount of damage, and that's a 2-hit KO. So he was talking about how he was going to be able to rapid spin away the hazards, but I thought personally he should have just taken better care of it. And there was another crit. What the fuck? There's so many. Thank God Air Slash doesn't miss, though. I think I just have Air Slash, Seed Flare, and Earth Power. I should probably be running HP Fire if I'm going to run this dedicated in the sun. But that's what we got going on for there. So what's going on? So Scizor comes in. I decide to go out to Palkia just because the Bullet Punch might be coming, and then it turns out he does go for it. I don't think I have Fire Blast on this set. I got Spatial Rend, and then I have Surf, and then Thunder, and then I don't remember what the fuck else, but he gets a crit there. Don't really think it mattered. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention, truthfully. But gives me a perfect opportunity to bring in Scarf Victini, and V-Create is just going to wreck this thing right in the face with the Gigantic V, and that's how it goes. So, Scizor down. God, just Sun Boosted V-Create is just so easy mode. I don't understand why I brought it, but it works. You know, if you want to stop it, bring the opposite weather. Everyone knows I bring Sun to Ubers, and then one of these days I'm just going to surprise everyone and bring Hail. But, you know, if we play Ubers like 95% of the time, I'm going to bring Sun, and that's how it works. But he is going to go ahead and take Stealth Rocks and Spikes damage. Not that it really matters too much, just because from half HP, I'm pretty confident about the fact that I can take it out from there anyway. But P2's down, and this is Scarf. This is Adamant Scarf. And then after 2 speed drops, I believe I'm still able to outspeed Giratina. And it's by like, what, 2 points? 2 points, 3 points, something like that. Base speeds just happen to line up in such a way that it's just going to go ahead and wreck him in the face. This also tells me that he's bulkier than I thought. I thought he was running max speed and like a fully offensive thing, but I think that's a crit too. Not sure how much that mattered. I'm pretty sure it mattered to an extent. I don't know. I haven't run damage calcs on that, but I took out a fucking Giratina in one shot, guys. And I think that's the game, so it was a little bit of a shorter one, but we create everything for victory, and that's how that goes on, or we create whatever. Anyways, that's going to do for today's game. The game with NBZ will be postponed until Saturday, just because I probably won't find the time to upload on Friday, truthfully. Just Thursday and Friday are going to wreck me. But if you guys enjoyed it, welcome to leave a like rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And that should do it for now. And I will see you guys on the next one.